We are back for Halloween Horror Nights 2024, HHN 33. Ever reach out and touch someone? Good afternoon from Universal Orlando. We are back at Cabana Bay. Woo! We are here for Halloween Horror Nights 2024, or possibly Hurricane Horror Nights, because there is a tropical storm coming up the Gulf of Mexico, and it may affect our trip.
Ooh.
So
rain,
wind, we'll see how it goes. This video is going to take place in 3 days. We have an RIP tour tonight, private RIP tour.
Private RIP, baby.
All friends. We're celebrating our friend Rob's special birthday.
Yeah. And
we have a nice group of friends all the way till the end of the weekend. We'll be going to Disney World on this trip, but that's not this video. We are going to hopefully get to Islands of Adventure tomorrow, depending on the weather, and we will return to Halloween Horror Nights as civilians
on Friday.
General admission on Friday evening.
It's great to be back at Cabana Bay. We haven't been here in a couple of years, so it's awesome. I've always loved these rooms, the whole beachy vibe, and hopefully we get some time in the pool on Friday, maybe. Awesome week. The rain will not deter our fun. We don't care. We're gonna have fun.
And that's the point. Always make the best of any situation you're in. Don't think too much about it. Just go in and have a good time.
We got ponchos, we got umbrellas, we got hats, we got shoe cover things that Sherry brought, right?
Yeah, we are prepared for a wet weekend.
Yeah.
Sherry's here too. That's Maria's sister, if you do not know
Yes,
this.
you know, Sherry, we can do this.
We can do this. All right, we have great company, and that's gonna make this trip happen. You guys are coming along. All right, so this is the main area. We have two queens. I think those are queen size beds, or queens or fulls. Television table. We have a bathroom over here, the sink area, and the toilet and the shower. And a real simple tour here. Closet with a optional safe, iron, the usual stuff. Door out. Let's go eat. They have a Starbucks in here, and we're gonna go check out the store real quick. Little Boo.
No, they don't have it. That's fine.
Whole bunch of Boo pillows. We ordered this online and have it at home now.
Does it fit?
Yeah, it does.
Does it look? Is it good?
Hang on, straight.
I
straight it
I
out.
need to. Is it straight?
Yeah,
Is it good, guys? What do you think?
it's perfect. I would get it if it
It's a
fit me.
it's a youth hat. It's $30.
That's so funny.
I want to see him.
It's warm, but it's cool.
Oh, it's cute. Okay, yeah. I'm not usually a bucket hat person, but I think this
But it's a
works.
Little Boo. $32 for the Little Boo trucker hat.
I'm also getting these. These are little car coasters for your cup holders to put in my car.
It's Major Sweet's top hat and Lil Boo on the other side. That's pretty funny. $27. Ooh.
Glows in the dark. It's sleeveless. It's got the Little Boo on the back. What do you call that on the back? Almost like a tunic length. It's got like the sheer on the back.
Oh yeah, like tail.
Yeah, like a tail on the back, long tail on the back. Yay.
There you go. Everything you wanted.
Everything I wanted and more.
We need this.
Get the shopping
Yes.
bags? Sure. For $4?
For $4.
We have a million bags at home.
Yeah, but that's Lil Boo.
But it's Lil Boo.
So Lil Boo is like baby Grogu to Universal Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And there's the shirt we're wearing right now.
Yeah.
Here are all the featured houses for 2024. Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, Quiet Place, Universal Monsters Insidious, Major Suites. We heard Insidious is terrifying. we've seen the first Slaughter Cinema, so looking forward to the sequel. Should be a good night. All right, now it's time to get something to eat.
Yeah, food time.
They have some grab and go items, and then they have hot food that you can wait online for. Rob and Faith got a chicken sandwich. I got a bunless Cabana Bay Burger. It's Swiss cheese, mushrooms, onion, and a sack of Pellegrinos for the room. Everything right here is $38. Maria also got the zesty chicken burger.
Chicken sandwich. Looks good.
Switched over to the prime low light lens, but we're going up to Rob's room right now, the birthday boy, because he has gifts for us who are not celebrating birthdays just yet.
Goodie bags.
Hello.
Welcome to our
Hey, we're here for our birthday presents. Happy birthday to all of us.
Yeah, I got my own little baggie. Ooh, it's got all the important,
Same.
Band-Aids,
all the important stuff.
Oh yeah, we got Tide for stains. We got Advil just in case. As a Grogu. Oh, Rob has a 3D printer, and look what he did for us.
His logo. That's great.
This is great.
Every year I take a picture riding the cowfish. I have like a collection of like 9, 10 different pictures from every year we've been here. Shopping!
$25.99 for a Ghostbusters t-shirt. $18 they have this Lil Boo clip. They also have the $25 shoulder plush, shoulder buddy. And they have the $15 sipper. For $30 we have the Major Sweets Artist Series t-shirt, I believe. Ghostbusters.
That one's cute.
I like that. $75. It's it has all the classics on it, but it does have a reference to Frozen Empire. I guess it's just all the villains, which makes it interesting. I gotta watch my money. Got a Horror Nights cup holster. And I got a Little Boo clip-on guy.
I'm putting mine on the bag. Put it right on the bag. It is.
We finally get into the Epic Universe Preview Center, opening 2025. I bought this shirt online. I actually brought it with me on this trip. I think I'll wear it Friday. Yeah, it's a Dark Universe lanyard. Dark Universe ornament. Here's a preview of, I suppose, what it's going to look like when you enter the gate. And there's the creature.
It's going to be us right here.
Right. That's us right there. Sometime in 2025. Here's the scale model of the entire park, Epic Universe. And there's Dark Universe right here. Rob's using the app and you can see some interactive movements. There's Donkey Kong. There's a Donkey Kong coaster right there. That's gonna be awesome.
Stardust Racer or something it's called.
Stardust, yeah, so it's dueling, reminiscent of the dueling dragons.
Look at them going. Woo! That's so cool. They're racing around.
That's awesome. This is the app being used on Dark Universe.
Yeah.
I guess that's inside
Inside of
the
that show building.
show building.
Yeah.
And there's the back of the castle right here, Frankenstein's castle. Oh yeah, the windmill is
Windmill
supposed to
on fire.
go on fire every 10 minutes or so, like the dragon does at Universal.
Yeah.
There's the Helios Hotel. After we win the lotto, we'll stay there. There's a storm coming, Lil Boo. I feel it in my umbrella. Welcome to sunny Florida. We're seeking shelter under a boutique.
Yes.
And
Real
she
boo.
found a...
The ornament. There's plenty there, so maybe I'll end up buying one of those.
Yeah, they have plenty of these. No rush.
I just bought a ton of stuff in the other store.
We're
and
here.
shipped it back to the room.
We're here
Thank you,
We're here
Universal.
2 more days.
Yeah.
It's the Boo Mobile. As we sit here waiting in the rain for our private RIP tour, we did not mention that we requested John, our tour guide from last year. It was a little difficult because there were some misunderstandings behind the scenes here with the administration, but I saw his name on the chart.
Yeah,
We
so
might have John,
I think we have him.
so we'll see.
Yeah!
right, we're heading upstairs because we're fancy pants today. How are you?
Last name of the group?
Sure.
Last name.
Yeah, we got buttons.
Yeah, buttons.
Up in the VIP lounge, we have some food. Lots of delicious food. Empanadas, chicken skewers, marinara sauce. Oh, pepperoni pizza coffees. All right, we found John. We got our RIP tour, badges.
Did you get John?
There's John. Hey, because we're doing a private RIP tour, there's a lot more that you could do, like go through the house more than once. When you do a regular RIP tour with strangers, it's one house at a time and that's it. This, we're in control. Our tour guide, John, if he just takes a lunch break, he could be with us till 2 a.m. when the park closes and we could exhaust the whole experience. So, $400 plus a person. Is it worth it if you're into it, if you save for it, if you don't have any other responsibilities? Yeah, do it. So it looks like the rain stopped, so we should see some scare actors for a little bit. And we're up here, king of the castle, ready to watch the opening ceremonies for the first time on this level.
Excited for you all to be here. We just got to see the opening ceremonies of Sinister and Surreal, our two siblings that have emerged from the Nightmare realm this year. They are our two icons. Now, Sinister is very much about physical pain and torture. You're going to notice as we go through some of the scare zones, we'll see references to that. Surreal, we're about to walk through her very first scare zone, and her whole deal is that she's very much about the psychological torment. So, our very first scare zone we're passing through is called the Demon Queens. Along with Sinister and Surreal, 4 queens have arisen, and they have pledged their allegiance to Surreal. We're gonna see all of Surreal's minions, and as we're passing through later in the evening, she may even make a special appearance. In the center stage, she has a trigger that she activates, and when she presses the button, all throughout the zone, we'll hear the whispering incantations as she tries to take over our minds from the inside out. Everything inside is beautifully decorated, like the Hollywood Tower Hotel. So if you guys wanna come on in, grab whatever you need, and I'll find us a table, okay? Thank you.
This is gonna be our private table. There's John's lightsaber over there. Some pork and chicken, and over here we have some toppings, salsa, onions, all that good stuff. Happy birthday, happy holidays.
Are we ready? Excellent, let's get rolling on into the fog. We are heading on into the swamp of the undead. There are 2 evildoers. They have set up shop within the swamp. They found an old abandoned shack, and we might find it just somewhere down the road here. But these 2 guys are selling all of their illegal goods throughout the bayou waters. Turns out business is booming, so they enlist the villagers to help them out sell some of their goods. Well, some of these villagers, they got loose lips, and they start telling the authorities, yeah, I know there are 2 guys down the road. And so to make things a little bit easier on themselves, our 2 evildoers start killing all the villagers that have been saying a little bit too much. And that's and that's who we're about to see, because their bodies have now come back to life and are attacking everybody that travels through.
Whoa! Swamp zombies. That looks delicious. Oh, we're following you now?
Good job.
That's always a good scare zone. That's not Duff. What are you drinking, Reed?
This is a mango rum punch. It's very good.
Mango rum punch?
We have made it to our first house of the night.
Chuck,
Well, I was gonna say, you got time, you got time.
got 3 minutes.
This is our first house of the night. It's going to be the Museum Deadly Exhibits. Now, the museum has just gotten a brand new exhibit known as the Rotting Stone. Curator, though, I don't think he did a whole lot of research because it's been known for many, many years now that this stone has very magical powers that essentially possess everything around it, not just the people, but the objects and down to the wallpaper itself. So as we're traveling through this museum, pay very close attention, obviously, to the museum employees as they're attacking you, but you're gonna see the stone taking over the entire museum. You'll see the rock work coming to life. You'll see the museum of, the folklore artifacts that are within the museum coming to life, and then even the wallpaper will be ripping itself off and attacking you. It is such a beautiful house.
The wall guy.
Faith, that was your first Horror Night house ever. Yeah?
Yeah, that's great. I will say it was hard to read the museum signs because I wanted to read those.
Thank you so much.
This is Slaughter Cinema 2.
Oh yeah.
Slaughter Cinema 2 is a sequel, and like any good sequel, we have quite a few scares for you guys to see. As soon as we walk in, if you've been through Slaughter Cinema 1, you'll notice it's a little bit different as we are veering off to the left as opposed to the right in the first house. It's essentially we're going through a whole new universe of B-movie, scary, gory stories. A little secret passageway just for us VIPers to our very next house. Now I'm gonna warn you guys now that this one is a very grim tale. It's the tale of Saskia Van Helsing. Now, I'm sure the last name kind of rings a bell. Van Helsing, the monster killing family. But Internal Bloodlines, Universal Monsters, this is going to be the story of Saskia Van Helsing avenging her family and all of the fallen members. As soon as we walk in, we see that her brother has just recently been killed by the daughter of Dracula. So this sets her out on a whole vengeance journey. We're gonna pass through the tombs of Ankh Sunamun. We're gonna actually get to see Dracula's castle in full and all of his brides and his daughter as they're attacking us and also Saskia. But along the way, we're gonna see the Bride of Frankenstein. And her recently murdered husband is gonna be laying just with the dismemberment in the hand of a she-wolf coming protruding from his chest. So now she is joining as an unlikely ally, and the two of them are just killing and murdering everybody in sight. If you guys want to follow me down this way,
Everything in there, I'm satisfied.
Really good. Beautiful, beautiful house.
Saw some good scares, some
Yeah.
great characters.
Yeah. Awesome.
Great house.
this house is called Goblin's Feast. The storyline is that we have been invited to Knolltooth Mountain, where all the goblins have come together. Essentially, it's like Thanksgiving, but instead of eating a turkey, they're going to be eating human flesh. Now, goblins like their humans boiled, broiled, stewed, skewered, but their favorite is alive and screaming. And so I think all of us here are going to present them with a 5-star meal. We're looking real tasty. We are going to be traveling as a group to meet King Pussnupper himself, the king of the goblins, not David Bowie.
Right now, that's my favorite house. That house is
really
aesthetically awesome.
Nocturnal Circus is the theme this year, so we're dealing with our main performer. He's having the same reoccurring nightmare over and over and over again, where his love interest dies at the end of this big performance. So this is the night, this performance is the night that he finally saves her. And that's the performance that we're going to be watching tonight. It's beautiful.
That was great, as always. Nightmare Fuel.
Awesome show. Fuel Girls.
The theme was like a twisted circus.
Yeah, it was great.
Great show. We can't film it. Sorry, we can't show you.
Trust me, it's good.
That's good. It's something that we can't do on a regular RIP tour. Again, this is the private tour. John is taking us where no Man in Black has gone before. We are on the lower level of the Men in Black ride. All right, we're gonna make a pop in at Diagon Alley to see if the Death Eaters are out.
We need some defense.
You have a wand, John.
I got that.
Taking a butterbeer break at the Hoppin' Pot. Or a beer without butter. Happy birthday. We almost got purged. Woo, Megan. Ever reach out and touch someone?
Very next house. And no, it's not Fast and Furious. This is going to be Major Sweets Candy Factory. This ain't no Willy Wonka's factory. Inside here, we are actually going to be taking the role of chaperones. We're taking all the kids on a trip to view the candy factory. Major Sweets has been so kind to give us free samples too, try all of his wonderful, delicious treats. Turns out the candy that we're being offered is poison. Kids, they sneak off, they start eating all the candy. They become pretty much these mutated children that are essentially going on a whole killing spree and doing all of his evil bidding. And we, in turn, are now trying to flee for our lives deep into the factory. We're gonna travel through the belly of the beast. What's really cool about this house is that this is the precursor of the Scare Zone, Sweet Revenge. This is showing us how did everything unfold, how did everything happen. If you guys wanna follow me down this way.
We loved the Scare Zone 2 years ago.
That was good.
It's an extension of that.
That was great.
We're gonna be passing through our next Scare Zone. This is called Torture Fair. And this is pretty much Sinister's domain. Remember, we talked about Sinister, the sibling, into that physical pain and torture. Further down, we're gonna see the King and Queen and possibly Sinister as they do their ceremonial tongue cutting. It's a little performance that they do throughout the evening. One lucky victim, it might even be you.
So we got to ride the Mummy twice, and then John took us underneath the tracks.
Underneath the tracks.
Obviously, we can't film any of that,
Yeah.
but it was awesome. Trust
Very,
us.
very cool. Just for a couple minutes and seeing them come by like right over your head at one point, and it's really, really cool. Something that some people never get to see. So
Unless you do a VIP tour.
private, yeah. Private.
Make me proud tonight, yes, starting right here. Oh, so efficient are we now? Come, take my place, center stage. Time to feel your pain. I'm so jealous of you, yes. An extension of myself. Let it ring, let it ring. Well, tell me, how does it feel? Oh my, we left us speechless!
Does anyone need to use the restroom before we go to our sound stages? We won't have any restrooms for about 30-40 minutes. All right, let's do this.
We just went through Triplets of Terror, kind of like your gory Texas Chainsaw Massacre type of story.
There's little hidden symbols that they use for their serial killer mark. It's like 3 little tombstones. You might have noticed it very plainly when we're walking through the kitchen scene. You look at the flour and they etched it in blood and flour. It's disgusting, gory. Our very next house, if you guys are ready for it, it's gonna be Insidious. The story is about the Lambert family. They have a son. He has this power that essentially a power, when he falls asleep, his spirit is traveling to this plane of existence known as the Further. It's this very open space, it's timeless, there's a lot of fog, but there's a lot of demons that inhabit this space. One of the well-known ones is the red-faced demon, the key-faced demon, and my favorite is the lady in the black dress. She's absolutely terrifying. But we're gonna be traveling through scenes from all 5 movies, but they're not gonna be in any particular order because, like I said, the Further is this timeless space. It's very, very scary. You have been warned. There are moments that, well, I don't want to spoil it for you guys. We'll cover it afterwards. But if you guys want to redo this house, I would say now is definitely the time for us to redo it if you enjoy it, okay? Come on down this way.
All right, that was intense.
Woo, that was
The
a
most
good one.
startles.
Yeah. Well done. House.
It got into my
Like
scalp.
how it got progressively
They were
worse.
moving and grooving tonight. Oh
Yeah.
my God. How did you guys like it?
And the fake out curtain thing where they were letting people go and we lost you. And it was like, we're gonna die, it's fine.
I thought they were trapping us. Yeah. Oh my God.
Move us down a little bit further here. Our next house is going to be Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. Following the Spengler family, this time they're taking on a whole new ghost entity. Its name is Garaka. It's trying to bring upon the second ice age. What's great about this movie is we get to see the old Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters teaming up together, and they're fighting this new villain. Inside, we're going to see moments from the movie. Something really cool, though, is that this house was being developed while the movie was in production. So a lot of the scenes were sent day of to our team, like photos, videos, molds, sculpts like that, so that they could create this house as accurate to the movie as possible. We have an Ecto-1 car in this house. That's something the first Ghostbusters house didn't have. It's a 1959 Miller Meteor. There's only 25 of them in the world. And we took one, we cut it in half, put it on a rail system, and it burst out of the wall at you guys. I'm hoping that they find a way to put it back together because that is historical content right there. But if you guys are ready for Ghostbusters, come on down this way.
Okay, the Ghostbusters. That was great, just like the movie.
Awesome.
A lot of fun.
Yep.
Garaka was so cool. Slimer was in there.
There was snow.
Ecto-1 was in there. Janine, everybody was in it.
I know it's a little tight. I'm gonna get us into our very next house. This is A Quiet Place. Everyone's familiar with the story of A Quiet Place, yes? If not, things that we gotta know here, there are monsters that are attacking all of the humans that are left alive, but they're attacking them by audio. They can hear everything to the finest detail, but they cannot see a thing. So remember, as we're going through this house, it is a little bit of an interactive house. You want to be quiet, because if not, I fear for your soul.
That was wild.
And that's what's great about the sound stages. There's a lot of space to have that verticality. When we were in Ghostbusters, what is that? It's about 24 feet tall, that firehouse that we get to see. And it's great to be able to have something to look up to. We are at our very last house of the night. This is Monstros, the monsters of Latin America. Now, when we walk in, we are going to be entering the Cemetery of the Lost, and we're going to be meeting our guide. His name is Muerte. Muerte is going to be telling us the tales of 3 monsters this evening. The first one is Talahapuchi. She's a woman that has the ability to shapeshift into green fog, and she travels underneath the bedrooms of nurseries and feasts upon children at night. Our second monster, his name is El Silbon. He's a man that has a magical bag of bones. We're going to be entering through, and his favorite bones to gather are the ribs of his victims that he pulls right out of their backs. It's very gory and gruesome. You'll know his presence and when he's coming by the ominous whistle that echoes through the halls. Our last monster is going to be La Lechuza. She's this great big owl. She's an owl. She shapeshifts into an owl and she has the face of an evil witch. It is a very, very nasty smelling room, just so you guys are all aware. It smells like dead bodies and bird feces. But if you guys are ready for our last house of the night, let's make our way down this way. Yeah, let's give it up for the last house.
That was awesome.
Some crazy animatronics and just beautiful sets.
Oh yeah.
Really nice. Very gory.
Creatures are fantastic. They're large, they're scary, really good. We've made it back to the rooftop of Jimmy Fallon's NBC. And we're the only ones here.
Just our group.
Just our group. This is usually filled with other groups, other RIP tour groups.
We can't wait to feast upon you tomorrow.
John, fantastic job again. Thanks so much for doing that for us.
Regular RIP is great in itself, but when you do private and it's just your group, you have, full range to do whatever you want. That's great.
We're going to go to bed and see what the hurricane or tropical storm is going to do for our day that is supposed to be at Islands of Adventure.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
And then we're going to be back at Horror Nights on Friday. So. First order of business, Mythos, welcome to the Grotto of the Gods. Because we're such a big party, we have 2 tables, and they want to show off their drinks.
That is the Pyrock. It's for the 25th anniversary at Islands of Adventure. It's one of the 2 dueling dragons, but it's lemonade, raspberry, or strawberry puree, and some boba.
The Caravan Lassi, yogurt with pistachios and some other nuts, I think.
Ginger ale.
Made with ginger, maybe. I don't know.
All right, see you. San Pellegrino, it's bubbly and refreshing. We always get this, but this is the lemon hummus. It's delicious, and instead of pita bread, we always get the cucumber slices. Maria got the Greek salad with chicken. I got the Caesar salad with a blackened salmon. Mythos lunch, delicious as always.
Yes, excellent, excellent.
We feel alive and refreshed.
Yeah, It's become a favorite lunch spot for us while we're in this park. It's very good. Highly recommend.
All right, staying on the main theme here of Halloween, here's the boutique. Little boutique. Praise the Lord. The Mel's Dying t-shirt. It is for annual pass holders. We are not one of them yet.
These coasters are buy one, get one free. They're cool.
I guess you're gonna buy one and get one free?
Do we need I already got the coasters for my car.
It's a little boo though.
I know, but...
Major Sweets hat. 37 bucks. Very classic Halloween t-shirt here. Also $37. I kind of like this one a lot with the skull in the background. Yeah, also 37. I love all the classic Halloween shirts they have here.
Got a new tank top. Creature in the Black Lagoon. More merch is out. Really cool. Aquatic things. And Faith, what you buying?
I might get a hat.
Oh.
It's got piercings on it.
Is that the reversible one?
Yeah. That was not as majestic as I had hoped. And it is $34.
That's an Insta wall.
It's like it is the world.
You can take advantage of the opportunity all this provides to see these raptors in thrilling close proximity.
Great ride as always.
Bob, how was your first raptor run?
Intense. I felt like I was gonna fly out of my seat the whole time. Loved it.
Danielle's first.
My soul didn't leave my body, but I certainly questioned my life choices. It was fun.
Great ride, great ride. Hagrid's is a 75-minute wait, so we're heading over there.
Yes, right now.
And it's worth it.
And P.S. My bun stayed in my hair this time on
Velocicoaster.
If you have long hair, put it in like as tight a bun as you can while you're on that ride because your hair will fly all over the place.
And Sherry's shoes got untied, so that happens too.
Shoe untied did you shoe untied during the ride?
I wish we could film on the rides for you guys, but there is online like POV footage. If you go to the Universal website or the Universal YouTube channel, you could see POVs of this ride, Velocicoaster, pretty much anything in this park. Motorbike adventure, great as always. Rob's first time.
Rob, what do you think of
Awesome.
Hagrid?
Amazing.
Danielle's first time.
Loved it.
Love it. There's a tornado watch right now as Hurricane Helene comes up the Gulf Coast. And we're seeking shelter at Hog's Head. Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Thank you. Appreciate it.
To Harry. The sun is out, but the wind is pretty crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if
The coasters aren't running because we're right next to Velocicoaster. Usually this is going on and on at this point. Not right now. They're up and running again. They're running the cars without anyone on it, just to make sure it's safe. All right, we got people back on. Halloween Horror Nights is canceled tonight. It's a good thing we didn't reserve Halloween Horror Nights tonight. We're back tomorrow.
Yeah.
City Walk's closing at 8. We don't know what's going on with dinner.
I mean, this update was as of 11:30 this morning that they canceled HHN. Volcano Bay is closed, obviously. The parks are closed at their regular times, but it says City Walk will close early at 8 p.m.
So we need to find out if that includes, because we have reservations at Twosome at like 7 something.
Yeah. Okay, thanks. We're still good. She said they're just not serving anyone after 8 p.m. We have our reservation.
All right, no tornado, sun's out, very windy. We're heading over to Dr. Seuss.
Cat in the Hat.
Spider-Man, hero or menace? That's an opening day attraction. Still holds up. The adventure lives on. At the Dead Coconut Club. Well, we tried. I think they're closed because of the bad weather we're supposed to get later. You know it's bad when they take the Horror Nights medallion down. We're gonna seek shelter at the Hard Rock for a while, the restaurant, because it's right next to Twosome. After that, we might be sleeping at Twosome tonight. We're batting 1,000 here. There's no room at the bar. We don't want to get a table because we have to eat right over there.
Right next door, yeah.
A couple of hours out here in the wind should be good. Ray's having the coffee chocolate stout wings as an entree. I'm having the brisket mushroom meatloaf again because it was really delicious. That is the star, the Bordelaise sauce. Twosome, delicious as always.
Excellent.
Now we have a stormy trek back to the bus.
Yeah, at least they were able to take us earlier, so since City Walk is closing at 8 o'clock. Actually, they're
It's 8
closed
o'clock now.
as of right now, yeah. So now we're headed back to the resort just to relax. It's gonna be great.
We're back at Cabana Bay, went to the diner for some water and noticed these popcorn buckets. Margarita combo for $29.99. All right, I think the storm is behind us and we're in for some sunny, nice weather for the remainder of the weekend. Welcome to our final day at Universal Orlando before we depart and go over to the House of the Mouse. Ghostly Smoosh.
Ghostly Smoosh.
They're cleaning up all the debris, all the palm tree leaves all over the place from the windstorm yesterday. There's debris. The not so hot tub.
Yeah. It's it's warm right now.
Yeah, it's okay.
I guess I wonder if they like turned it down or something during the storm last night, or I don't know.
We're hoping to get into the lazy river, but currently closed with all the debris. Good news, they have swim diapers here if you need them. Zero entry. Just got really cool and breezy all of a sudden as we wanted to get into the pool. Actually, is this heated? It's either that or a kid did something.
Sun's coming back out. Sun's coming back out. Here we go.
Taking it easy for the most of the day. Gonna head back to Universal for Horror Nights as civilians. As in, no RIP, cut the line.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to probably wait 2 hours per house. If we get to 4 houses, we'll be lucky.
Yeah. If we can get through at least 4, that would be lucky for tonight.
Our friends Ed and Christy, who if you follow, you might have seen them in our other videos. They're actually in flight right now.
Yep, they're on their way
heading
right
down.
now. A new Little Boo hat. Says Little Boo on the back. This is actually a youth hat that just happens to fit my head. My Little Boo shirt on, brand new. Well, my cup holder, obviously, because that was last year's cup holder.
I have this year's cup holder.
Got my Little Boo plushie hanging here. On my new Little Boo backpack.
Little Boo backpack.
Woo, yeah.
I am sporting the Dark Universe land yet to be explored at Epic Universe, and the Roosevelt's Universal Monsters shirt that I really like a lot.
Dracula skirt.
Dracula skirt.
Dead coconut.
Oh, yeah, that was a couple years ago.
Ooh, lanyard. Jurassic Park cup holder.
Jurassic Park
And
represents.
And it's your 1026.
Sandworm socks from Beetlejuice.
They're eating my feet.
Redbubble, classic mummy.
Yeah.
These are actually skirts from the legging lass. We bought from her at a convention.
Yes, at AwesomeCon actually, they were there.
Yes, like butter.
Yeah,
Super,
they are like
super
butter.
soft.
Yeah.
And she designs all of it herself.
I think we're gonna finally see the dead coconut before we get into Horror Nights. It opens at 4 and it's just after 4, right?
It's 4:30.
4:30, there we go.
Yeah.
Little pregame.
The sign is out.
Oh yeah, it's open.
It's open.
I love the theme this year of the downstairs Vampire Club, very much like the 80s vamp zone that we had in 18. And the upstairs Blumhouse, nice little hangout area, but the vamp 80s club was phenomenal.
Awesome.
So glad we got to see that. And the medallion is back.
Inside of you. You simply need to let them free, yes. What better way to practice than tonight? Be free through the fall and relinquish yourself.
Slaughter Cinema 2, very good, very good.
A good second
What do you
run.
think, Christy?
I don't like clowns and it screamed at me twice. It was good. I liked it.
All right, we're gonna head over to Bloodline. Goblin's Feast is delayed. Bloodline's 35 minutes, perfect. Went up to 40 minutes.
I thought that was on purpose to lure you into a false sense of
No,
security.
we saw nothing basically, the two of us.
You didn't?
Nothing popped out.
Oh, crap.
Everything popped out behind us to you guys, and we missed all of it. So it's all right. We got the story though. It was cool.
That could be an issue. That's why you want to go through the houses more than once. You probably want to do more than one day because it is timed, and if you miss it, you miss it. Also, there was a few boo holes that were unoccupied, so that also happens sometimes. Goblin Feast is back open in 15 minutes. Just reopened. There was some kind of technical delay. They were like, there was a ladder in front of the
There was a
facade.
ladder and duct tape involved.
This doesn't always happen. 15-minute wait for a really good house. I'm sticking with my decision. #1 house. Favorite house.
A lot of fun.
Definitely most clever house. Although getting barfed on was a good second.
At the other house?
Yes.
Slaughter Cinema?
No barfing happening here, but Slaughter Cinema getting barfed on, that's a first in horror, and surprising and wonderful.
I'm so sorry that we can't film a lot at Universal Studios. That's why we don't have a lot of vlogs here, by the way.
It is what it is, but
It is what it is, but take our word for it.
I'm sure there's another like vlog out there somewhere where they were allowed to
Oh,
film some of
there's
this?
footage of Nightmare Fuel if you're interested in seeing what they do.
Yeah.
They do a great job. It's pyro and stunts and dancing, illusions, magic, stuff like that.
Everything.
It's I would say it's PG-13, if not R. Probably a really hard R, actually.
Yeah, actually.
It was amazing.
Amazing acrobatics and pyrotechnics and
Magic tricks.
and all the stuff you hope to see in a spectacular spectacle.
We're entering the quiet place food alley, and they play the part, so you gotta be quiet. Be very quiet, like Elmer Fudd would say.
This is the wooden board eclair. It looks like a board with a nail in it, but it's a chocolate eclair. I believe it's spicy chocolate from what I remember. So, this looks good. And this is the Raining Blood. It's a bourbon-based drink. I forgot what else is in it, but bourbon's the most important part, so cheers. Ooh, that's nice. Bourbon, if you like bourbon, this is the one.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters, last house of the night, last house of horror nights 24, 33, whatever you want to call it. The Hogwarts Express.
I could tell. I was so good. It's my favorite one of the night. Ghostbusters!
Oh yes, your fears are not as easily hidden as you think. They are much easier to be brought to the surface, yes.
All right, 3 of us agree. That's our favorite scare zone of the year, and it's surreal. It's the first time we went through it at night, and it is worth it at night. I feel like this scare zone on Sunset Boulevard is always the most aesthetically beautiful, like photogenic, like what they do on that, and then the New York area is always like a fun zone. That's where Sinister is. That's where the Rent Fair, Slaughter Fair is, whatever it's called. But this is a great event, as always. It's the Landscapers. A great time with friends. A happy birthday to our friend Rob.
Rob,
And
happy birthday!
if you made it to the end, thank you so much. If you enjoy our videos, thumbs it up.
Thumbs it up. Spooky season is now officially here. This is how we kick it off.
Although when you watch this video, it's ending.
It's probably ending, but for us
we
right now-
live
Yes.
like Halloween is every day.
Halloween
So
is all year round for us.
get used to that.
Yeah. So stay tuned. There is more spooky stuff on the way. We will see you real soon, and may the Geekendz be with you.